Today I'm going to be showing you how to bring your dead wigs back to life with this 10-year-old synthetic wig. To be honest, I'm not a fan of short hair and I don't dig this look, but we move. So this is the wig I'm going to be working on. It's a 10-year-old synthetic wig and I don't know if it's plastic or rubber they used to make the wig. But as the video progresses, you'll see why I said so, and you'll be careful while handling your own wig, especially synthetic wigs, so it's not an epic fail like mine. This week's shout out goes to this person. I asked a question in my last video and he answered it. So if you want a shout out, always pay attention to my videos and answer the pinned question in the comments. Also, you have to be subscribed to my channel and also turn on post notifications so you don't miss any of my videos. Guys, the brows of my baby girl are so on fleek. I actually wanted to wash the dummy head, but I was like, okay, let me just give her a makeover then wash her at once, and it came out nice. Right now I'm finger detangling the wig and farm. I noticed that the wig is so scanty, like it felt so light on my head, but I never really looked at it. It was just hanging on my head. I even had to add an elastic band. I also had to use water at some point to make it easier for me. I'm basically treating this wig like I'm doing my own fussy hair. I'm brushing it to even it out. I never comb when I'm detangling. It's just stressful and painful. I've not even started and it already looks good. Since I was treating this wig like my hair, I decided to do a hair mask on it. So I covered the dummy head with a nylon so it doesn't get messy. I mean, I wanted to wash the dummy head but in a less stressful state. I'm doing the honey and olive oil hair mask, which is just basically olive oil and honey. And this works wonders on fussy hair. Like, it gives your hair this shine and a very healthy look. It just makes your hair feel and look good. I'm applying it on the wig, starting with the bangs, and I'm doing it the way I would do it on my natural hair. I'm just showing you the way I do it, just so you know and you can see the process. You massage it into the hair very well and make sure it gets to all strands of hair, especially the ends, and then you section it. Then you start with small sections of the wig and make sure you finger detangle the hair first to avoid knots from forming on the wig. Then you apply the honey and olive oil marks on the hair and work your way through the hair, making sure you get every strand of hair. Don't also forget to apply them on the ends of the hair. I'm just showing you the entire process of the first section of hair in details so you have less questions to ask and you see how you're supposed to do everything. I'm done applying the marks on the hair and this is the final look. I'm going to pour the extra hair marks all over the hair because I don't want to waste it. Again, don't forget to get the end. Make sure the marks gets to every single strand of hair. That is very important. Then you just massage it. It already looks good. It looks very good. Just walk your way through the entire hair. When you're done, you remove the wig very carefully with the nylon. This can be very messy, so you have to remove it carefully. And then you put it inside the nylon. I'll show you here. You put it inside the nylon and let it sit inside the nylon for about 1 to 2 hours. That's the ideal time. That's when you get your results. But I actually let mine sit for 6 hours because I had the time. So if you don't have the time, let it sit for 1 to 2 hours. You're still going to have the same result. Personally, I feel 6 hours allows for maximum penetration, so you get the best results. After letting it sit for 6 hours, I rinsed it off with normal tap water and I washed it. I already have a detailed video on the best way to wash your wigs and I'll leave a link in the card above and in the description section. So this is the final result of the hair marks plus the washing process, and there is a very big difference. If you could touch the wig now, you would notice that it is super soft and it is obviously not flying around like it was before. The ends are also fixed and it is just amazing. It feels so good to brush, but one problem I have with this wig is that it is too scanty. Although it looks full, it is still too scanty for a wig. If you also notice, the ends of this wig are unequal, so now I have to flat iron it. If your wig is the same length or it's curly, you do not need this next step. The next step is basically for straight wigs, and I'm doing it because I want to give this wig a blunt cut. I decided to start with the bangs, and since it was too short, I also decided to do it inside out because that way it's easier for me, and that is where the epic fail came in. Jesus. That was when I actually knew and realized that this wig was plastic. Fam, it burnt, like it melted, and I was confused. I wanted to give up because half of the bangs looked like the worst version of the hair before I revamped it. But I put myself together and finished straightening the wig. So I had to use water to finish it. So if you're dealing with an old synthetic wig, it is best to flat iron it damp, not wet. The last synthetic wig I revamped didn't melt like this, so it's quite new but not surprising to me. I had a hard time deciding what to do with this wig, so after flat ironing it, I cut off the burnt part and tried to blend it in with the longer ones. Then I bumped it and cut it as much as I could to hide the flaw. It still looked weird to me. Then I went ahead to give the wig a blunt cut off camera because I was scared it would flop, which I think it did because I was not feeling the whole revamp thing again. And this is the end result. Honestly, this is my worst revamp work yet, and I'm so glad I figured about plastic hair with my own wig, not a customer's wig. The wig is so scanty and short for my taste, and if I wanted to wear it out, it would be under my bucket hat or bandana. Anyway, what do you, my subscribers, think about this botched wig restoration? Let me know in the comment section. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Do well to check out my previous videos too. I give quality content and I have a variety of videos you will enjoy. Thank you for watching. Have a blessed week.